To talk to us about the outlook for the hospitality space, we're joined by Mr. C.K. Baljee. He's MD at Royal Orchid. He's joining us on the phone line from Bangalore. Mr. Baljee, thank you so much for joining us on NDTV Profit. Now, there's a report which has come out from HVS, it's a hotel consultancy, which has said that average room rates in branded hotels are now at an 8-year low. Can you throw a little color on what is the picture building up for the hospitality space? You managed to turn around, you reported a profit in the fourth quarter, but is the worst behind you, or is it a slow and tough road ahead?
See, I think as far as our company is concerned, we had a only pain point that we had was Hyderabad, where a large investment had gone into Hyderabad. And we were seeing no improvement in the market, and the Telangana issue was continuing. So we decided to sell that hotel, and with that we lowered our debt substantially, and we are back on track as far as the financial side is concerned. As far as business side is concerned, most of the hotels have been doing reasonably okay. Last year figures were not as, was almost the same as the previous year. That means that has bottomed out, and I am seeing an upward trend in the last 2 months, and I hope this trend will continue. Of course, we'll know in the next 1 or 2 months how it pans out. But I think with the new government coming in, and this is the only government which has put in a mention about tourism, so they are really serious about tourism. So I feel a lot of things are going to change in our country, and the hospitality sector would definitely look up. Another thing what is happening is that a lot of people who were not in the hotel industry had got into the hotel industry. So all those capacities have already come in. I think now there's a slowdown. So now hotels for non-hoteliers are not the flavor of the season. So builders are not building hotels now. Whatever is there in the pipeline, most of them have already come in the last 2-3 years. And so pipeline will not be very, very strong. And therefore, I think there will be at least, demand will grow now. Supply may not grow that much. So there will be definitely a positive indication for the hospitality industry.
Right. Some of the premium segment hotels have been hit hard because, most of the foreign travel has come down quite a bit. So there has been resilience in the domestic travel. What's the outlook from the premium segment? Because there are issues of law and order, which, a number of countries have also come out with travel advisories for the women tourists. Does this have a very negative impact on, foreign travelers coming to India?
See, actually, somebody who has to come for business, he has to come. He has no choice. But now, with the investment climate improving, I think foreign, you can say business travel will increase dramatically. And that is the segment which uses the premium hotels. But, of course, the problem is not the demand and supply. The problem in the premium segment is that a lot of hotels have, exceeded their, budgets for investment. And with the result, there's a cost overrun, and that has caused high leveraging. So some of those hotels are very, very highly leveraged. So meeting the debt is a problem. Commitment of the banks is a problem. Maybe not as much as the business.
Right. Mr. Baljee, you were talking about the debt position of the company. You were able to reduce the debt level in the last quarter of FY14. So could you tell us what is the current debt level of your company right now?
We are 35 crores. From 175 crores, we reduced it to 35 crores.
Okay, now it is 35 crores. Are you planning to reduce it further? Do you have got some plans in FY15 as well?
No, we are not planning to reduce the debt. We just, in fact, we're trying to just get out of CDR very shortly. And because our debt is manageable. So once we do that, and we're back on track, and we're already expanding very fast as far as management contracts are concerned. And we soon should be over 30 hotels. And so we are expanding right now in the next few months on the management contract route. We are expanding But going forward, we would definitely come back with a bang. We are concentrating on our East African operation. We already have one hotel in East Africa. The second one is opening very shortly. And we are in talks with some others also in East Africa. So we're going to expand there also. And so the future looks very bright for us.
Right. And are you planning to expand the hotel chains in the country as well?
Definitely, definitely. That's why I said that we are going to be expanding in the country also. But at the moment, on a management contract route, then of course we will be looking at investing more money of our own once we these are a little stabilized.
Right. What's your wish list from the government? Because the BJP has been one party that has focused on tourism in their manifesto. The budget is around the corner. What's the hospitality sector looking at? Do you think you will get infrastructure status this time?
Well, we hope it gets infrastructure this time, because that's what I was mentioning. Most of the hotel companies are becoming sick because they have very short-term loans. Banks are giving loans for 2 years plus, 6 years or something. In 8 years, by the time the hotel starts functioning in our country, it takes 4 years. That means your repayments already have kicked in. And that is what causes a problem, and you are going into CDR or NPAs. That is what is happening. Now, if as abroad you're getting 20-25-year loans, if you're getting that kind of loans in India, even if not 25 years, okay, I will say 15 years or so, with a moratorium, a couple of years moratorium, I think the problems of most of the hotel industry will be solved by that. And of course, we'll also start getting debt at slightly lower than the market rates. Right now, hotels are paying something like almost 14-15%. Nowhere in the world their charges of interest interest rates are so high. So I think that is one thing which will really save the industry and make it grow. Number two is what they are. If the hotel industry grows, there is a great scope for employment. See, hotel industry doesn't require very highly qualified people. Like we are ourselves doing a skill development program. We are studying a college of hotel management, and we're doing several skills management. So we take a person literally from the street, and 3, 4 to 6 months he's employable. He gets a salary of 10,000 rupees. So hotels can really take the people who are not academically that very brilliant and become employable.
Right.
So I think if as this government is trying to encourage the hospitality industry, I think there will be definitely employment generation as well as foreign exchange generation, because hotels really do earn a lot of foreign exchange. Plus, there's a lot of multiplier effect of the income that hotels generate. There's a lot of multiplier effect.
Right. Right. Thank you so much, Mr. Baljee, for joining us on NDTV Profit and telling us what is the wish list of the hospitality sector from the budget which is coming up in July.